So that's how I've been living my life for the last 6 months. You know, things are not going pretty well. I'm a little stressed, a little depressed, and a lot of things went down since I last posted my video. And I'm definitely not used to recording videos and talking in front of the camera, which is why I got beer. Let me just pop open one and we'll get right into it. Ooh. Okay, so the last time when I posted a video, I was talking about a 10K challenge. At that time, I bought the 10K challenge by borrowing money from my mom because I didn't have any money. I borrowed like $50 from my mom. I had passed phase 1 and, you know, I was really hopeful. I got into the mood that I was like, hey, like, I am like a nice trader, bro, because I passed the challenge in like 3 trades. I was super confident, and when I started phase 2, I lost like 1% in one day, and the next day I was like, yo, we need to do something here, bro. Like, I need to do something bold and confident, because more than the challenge, I cared about what people would think of me. That was my biggest concern. And I know in the last video, I was super transparent and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be, you know, honest with everybody. I'm gonna share all my journey and everything. But, you know, we're all humans, and what other people think about you kind of bothers most of the people, you know? And I'm no exception, you know, like that shit bothered the fuck out of me, which is why like throughout the entire challenge, whenever I was trading, I was like, okay, I'm gonna shoot it like this. I'm gonna show it like this. I'm gonna make this scene look cinematic. This is how I'm gonna express my feelings and trades and analysis. And instead of, you know, going through the challenge like a normal trader, like I always traded, I came under the pressure and I risked 2% and I traded a red folder news.
Give time, let's go. Percent. Okay, it's here. Almost through. Hey, go ahead. Watch it. Okay. We'll break even. We have break even.
God dang. So shit didn't go the way that I planned it to go. It was super embarrassing, of course, because, you know, like I said, I cared about what people thought about me. And, you know, like the comments were super reassuring in my last video. Everybody was so positive, but, you know, at the end of the day, I did not want to look like a retard, even though I acted like one. Now, I was in a situation where I borrowed money from my mom because I didn't have money for a challenge, and I had just blown the challenge. And I was low-key panicking because I wanted to be consistent on YouTube and I wanted to continue posting it because I was getting a lot of views on that video. But luckily, one of my good friends from Nigeria, Imoke, hit me up and I was telling him what's going on, and he was like, bro, like, you should just text these prop firms. Like, I got like a few free challenges just because, you know, I got an audience now. And I was like, that's a good idea. And by the way, Imoke is like literally one of the most transparent traders that I know from the African continent. He literally made a video series of him trying to pass a 10K prop firm challenge for like 8 months. It took him 8 months to pass that shit, you know? And bro did not break his rules at all. Like, he was consistent and he's super transparent. So I highly recommend you check out his channel. Anyway, he recommended me emailing the prop firms, and that's exactly what I did. And I knew because my channel was small, these bigger reputed firms like Funding Pips, FTMO would not really care about me. So what I did is I looked for smaller prop firms and I sent emails to 3 prop firms. One was Goat Funded Trader, the second one was Blue Guardian, and the third one was Bespoke Funding Program. Goat Funded Trader did not reply to me, but the other 2 did. And luckily, Blue Guardian trusted me with a 25K account, and Bespoke Funding gave me a 50K account. Now, there's more context here. I'm not a trust fund baby. My parents are not rich. My dad's dead, and my mom is living on pension. We don't have a lot of money, and because I was trading, I stopped going to work. I just do this shit sometimes. Actually, as I'm recording this video, I haven't been to work in like 3 weeks. But what happened is they paused my salary and I got a letter. So I started to panic. I was like, what am I gonna do now? You know, if there's no money, like, how am I gonna pay the bills? So I was like, all right, we need to pass this 25K challenge ASAP so I can get a payout and quit my job. So that's what I did. The next day, I hopped onto the charts and I took my first trade. Let's go.
That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118,
higher time frame bias is going up, so I'm going up. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait and see what happens.
I know a disco kitten named Minnie. She put a new smile in your necktie, that's right.
I know this is going up for sure.
I know a man that can make you disappear in 7 different countries, that's right.
It's going up. 3 fucking candles in a row, bro. 3 candles. Fuck yeah. Now, okay, wait, hold on. There's a fair value gap underneath it. Now, because the price always moves in this way, it's gonna come down, gonna go into my fair value gap, and then it's gonna go up. So this back candle, I don't really care about it. I'm fucking chill.
I know a little guy with a limp and a club foot that can get you from A to B before you can turn the light off. I know a guy in a drop-top convertible
It's gonna go down.
with a 6-shooter so strong
I see a green candle.
he can shoot the top of a mountain off. He can rip it off into the sky.
When I close my fucking eyes, when I open my eyes, there's gonna be a big green candle.
I'll rip it down in the lamp.
What? What the fuck? So the first trade did not go as planned, but I stuck to my strategy and followed my risk management rules. I did not overtrade, I did not lose my shit. And I'm gonna be honest, it's not really because I was a good trader or had control over my emotions. It was only because I wanted to look professional in front of you guys. I wanted the video to be a video where it portrays me as a good trader. Now, because I was only LARPing as a good trader, I had to distract myself, otherwise I would just go back and start over trading. So what I did is I hopped onto YouTube and I started watching YouTubers, and at that time there was a guy on YouTube like whose videos were like kind of popping up, and I kind of trusted him, and he was live trading, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna copy his trade. And I think he entered a trade on S&P 500, and indices are things that I'm still not good at. I'm like absolute shit at trading them, but I still just decided to follow him like a retard, and the trade literally went into drawdown. It was in like 70% in drawdown, and I was like, what the fuck did I do? I'm gonna look like a fucking idiot. I'm just gonna get out of the trade. And I got out of the trade, and a few minutes later, the trade was in profit. So I was really frustrated. But what I realized is my strategy might not be the best strategy out there. I had only been trading for a few months now, give or take, or maybe a year. I don't really remember. But I knew that there were a few gaps in my trading strategy. So what I did is I hit one of my best friends up, James. At that time, he was not my best friend, but I knew that James was a very kind person, so I hit him up. And surprisingly, he was like, yeah, bro, like just hop on a call and I'm gonna show you what I know for free. I don't care about money. And I was extremely grateful to James for, deciding to hop on a call with me, because his students' performances are pretty insane because he's a really good teacher, but he's kind of expensive. So I was like, I don't know if he's gonna do it for me or not, but he was very generous, and he hopped on a call with me and he started to teach me shit pretty well.
What's up, bro?
What's up?
You ready?
Oh, hell yeah, bro. I'm ready, man. I got my notes and everything, and I'm fucking ready. Let's do it, bro.
Let's do this. So, Fato, the first thing we must understand is what is our draw liquidity. Okay, now we can have a daily draw, we can have a weekly draw, and a monthly draw. Okay, now my goal, as prices distributing lower, okay, what is there a consistency of seeing? Well, it's the fact that so the market dynamics is price is either striving to rebalance or it's striving to liquidity. So we have internal range liquidity and external liquidity. So if I show you on the chart, I obviously we took out daily, our first daily opening, we mitigated up to weekly balance. Now we're trading into 4 hours.
Yeah.
Did you understand that?
Kind of? Not really, bro.
Okay, it's fine. Listen, trading is a very tough industry. So as the draw has been met, okay, we can see that at our second CSD, push price lower down towards our draw 3.5 up. So after seeing here, we see a new day opening. Monday's high is swept into a higher time frame. Again, imbalances are fractal, so you can get an imbalance on the 1 minute, 2 minutes. It's completely from scale from A to Z. Okay, so for example, entry came off the consequent encroachment of a 4-hour imbalance. Did you understand that all, Pastor?
Not gonna lie, bro. I didn't understand shit, man.
So as the draw has been met, okay, we can see that we've had our second CSD. This has pushed price lower down towards our draw here, giving me a 3.5 up. So after seeing this displacement, okay, what do we see here? We see a new day opening gap. Price retraces back to the opening gap before removing lower. Did you understand that?
I mean, but like, not really, but like, I got what I needed.
Right, okay, so, right, it seems to be a harder job than I imagined, because you are pretty...
He didn't really say the R word. It's scripted. I forced him to say it. He's a very well-mannered man. But I just wanted to make this video funny, you know. He was super patient, like you saw in the video, right? Like, there were times when I was not listening. There were times when I didn't understand stuff, and he would keep explaining it again and again until I understood. And he was doing everything for free, so I'm like extremely grateful to him. But at the end of the day, I didn't really remember most of the stuff that he taught me. The only thing which I remembered was an entry model. And later on, I also find out that like the entry model was not really the entry model that I thought it was. I had actually modified it in my head. But, you know, at that time, I was like, yes, this is a good entry model. I was like, I got a good thing in my hands now. I can probably pass my challenges. So with the new strategy, I hopped onto the charts the next day and I tried trading. All right, bro, this one should work out. This is my new strategy that I've back tested. I'm following the trend. I just gotta be patient. I'll be patient and I'll make a move. We're a little down right now, but it's gonna work out. Let's go. All right, buddy. Let's do it. It's going down, man. I don't know. My stop loss gets hit, I'm going to go in with 2% risking 2%, and I will go for 1-on-1, 1:1R. That's how I'm gonna fucking recover this shit. So if you go and hit my fucking stop loss, I don't give a fuck, because I'm going all in, motherfucker. Okay, the moment I say it, there's a green fucking candle. Nice. I like that. Bro, fuck this. All right, time to go back and risk 2%. Go for a 1-on-1R, bro. All right, let's do it. Hey, what the fuck? What are you doing?
What the
Cao
fuck?
Chibai, you're acting as retarded.
I'm just trying to
You're
recover.
acting like a retard.
I'm just trying to recover, bro. Like, we're in drawdown. And who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck am I? I am a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Bro, shut the fuck up, man. What the fuck? Why are you here? What's going on?
You're going to over risk. It's not even a part of your fucking strategy.
It's not a part of my strategy, but it's not working out. It's not working out for me. So what do I do now? I gotta switch things up if things don't work out.
You are so retarded, bro.
I just took one trade.
You took one trade.
But
How
I
many
backtested it and it should have worked and it's not working.
It's not working. Are you fucking retarded? You see, you have backtested it again and again. And, okay, let me explain. You took one trade and it was not a win, and you expect every trade you take to be a winner. Fucking bobo, putang ina. You are so retarded lah. What the fuck are you doing? It's not a part of your strategy. If you lost one trade, take another trade nah. What the fuck are you doing, Laura? Take another trade and then see what happens. There's no sample size. What are you trying to do? You so retarded. Cao Chibai. Don't fucking do this shit lah. Go and fucking trade again. Okay? Don't be a fucking retard. Putang ina.
Okay, buddy. I'm gonna trade the usual way. The new fucking strategy. Same shit. One loss is not a representation of the strategy. Let's go back and fucking trade.
The faster we're falling, we're stopping and stalling, we're running.
Alright guys, I just wanted to interrupt and tell you guys about Funding Pips. Funding Pips are sponsoring this video. If you use my code FATO, you'll get 20% off on your next purchase. If you're trading Forex, CFDs, Funding Pips is the firm to go with. They're literally the most trusted prop firm out there in the industry. There's no payout denials. If you go onto Twitter and see traders posting like a big 5 or 6 figure payout, it is probably Funding Pips. They approve payouts within minutes. The community is strong, the CEO and the other people, the staff, like everybody's so involved with the community and they're doing so much for the people. Like they give away so many things, man. And it's not even hype. The hype prop firms are on Twitter for like a month or two and then they die, but these guys have been there for so long. They're amazing, which is why I'm promoting them. Even though I'm broke and I'm in debt, I'm still not promoting a scam prop firm. These guys are the ones to go with. Please go with them. And if you don't mind, please use my code because, like I said, I wasn't able to quit my job. Things are pretty fucked up. Yeah, and I would appreciate your kindness if you guys use my code. Thank you. Let's get back into the video.
We're looking up, you said it wasn't good
lost this
enough,
one.
but still
It
we're
gets
trying
lucky.
one more time. Maybe we're just trying too hard, when really it's closer than it is too far. 'Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up above in my head instead of going under. 'Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up above in my head instead of going under. Instead of going under. Seems like each time I'm with you I lose my mind because I'm bending over backwards to relate. It's one thing to complain, but when you're driving me insane, well then I think it's time that we took a break. Maybe we're just trying too hard, when really it's closer than it is too far. 'Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up above in my head instead of going under. 'Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up above in my head instead of going under. Instead of going under. Instead of going under.
$77. We made almost 2% today. That's I did it. Strategy works.
And as you can see, the trades went pretty well. I got out of my 2% drawdown and I recovered from all my losses. There were a lot of trades which went into a profit and I did amazing. But I'm gonna have to be honest here, I got lucky. I had no sense of direction. I didn't know shit about bias and I was entering trades every time I saw my entry model. But it kind of worked out for me, you know, like on that day I got lucky and I thought I had a pretty good strategy in my hands and, you know, I'm gonna be passing all my challenges soon. I wouldn't have to go back to work because, you know, I hadn't been going to work. I can quit my job. I can literally do anything. I was on top of the world. So with about $77 in profit, the next day I decided to trade again and we climbed up to about $333 in profit. But because the previous day I had like kind of overtraded and just traded without any sense of direction, I kind of overtraded again and I hit daily drawdown and I lost my challenge. And this time I was super frustrated, dude. I was like, what am I gonna do now? Like, what are people gonna think about me? Do I post another video about me failing challenges? And the filmmaker in me was like, yo, you gotta at least show your battles, like how you actually trade. Because before this, I would, you know, try to follow my risk management. I would struggle with psychology, but none of that was happening anymore. I was super confident. I was just over trading. So from a filmmaking and cinematic perspective, there was no drama. There was only me being a retard in front of the fucking camera. And that was super fucking annoying. And I was getting really frustrated. So I took a break for a few days, you know, and as a concerned mother, my mom would keep screaming at me to go back to work. And, you know, I had to pay the bills. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go back to work. Now I had a 50K challenge with me from Bespoke Funding. And this time I was gonna take it seriously. I had made no changes to the strategy or made any attempts to learn bias or how, you know, the price would move in the long term. I was just like, I'm gonna trade the same shit again. I'm just not gonna overtrade and I'm gonna pass the challenge and I'm gonna get a lot of money. There was a little bit of doubt though because Bespoke Funding was rejecting a lot of payouts. They're not funding pips, but I was willing to take the risk and I started to trade. So at that time, my break started at 1 p.m. And what I would do is I would sneak out of work at like 12:45 because 1 p.m. is when the London session also starts. So I would sprint back home. I would sit on my computer. I'd actually call my sister to turn on the computer so that the moment I reach home, I have my computer open. So I would sprint back home and while I'm sprinting, I would look at my charts and the moment I'm on my computer, I would start trading. And I was thinking this is going to make a really good video, but what I do is I end up blowing my account again in about 3 days or maybe 4 days. Because towards the end, I also start taking trades from my phone and my win rate on my phone is like 0%. I'm like a total fucking idiot when it comes to trading from the phone. So I was like, I don't have any money. What do we do? The only thing which I could do was share this strategy with my friends because I knew that the strategy kind of works. The entry model works. It's not really a strategy. The entry model works. And I want to share it with my friends. So the first one was Kyle from Philippines. Second one was Asa from South Africa. Third one was Bhagat. He is from India. And the fourth one was Jose, he's from Peru. So like I had friends from all over. I would have to teach them the entry model and show them at different times because everybody is in a different time zone. And we would all sit down and, you know, we would backtest. And at that time, we had nothing but FX Replay. And I think Forex Tester was there, but like that was also fucking dog shit. But you guys are lucky because in 2026, you guys got Repla. Repla is a production grade backtesting software that me and my friends have built whose basic plan is better than the pro plan of FX Replay. You got tick data unlike FX Replay. You can backtest from 2012 tick data. And we're adding way more features. For example, let's say you want to automate your trading strategy. How do you do it? Instead of coding it, you can literally go to your AI Copilot. You can chat with it, like how you do it in ChatGPT, and you can tell it what you do with your strategy, and it's gonna code it for you. There's another thing that we're building right now, which is like, it's like a AI chatbot sort of shit. It's like ChatGPT, and you can connect all your trading accounts with it, be it a prop firm challenge or, you know, a personal account, and you can explain it whatever your concepts are. And then, for example, you're like outside at a dinner and you're looking at your charts and you're like, okay, I want to focus on my dinner. I don't really want to look at my charts. So what you can do is you can literally tell your ChatGPT something like, hey, if the 20 EMA hits the price, get out of the trade. Or something like, hey, if it hits the first PD array, get out of the charts. Hey, if it hits the volume block or whatever the fuck block it is, get out of the trade. It's gonna do it. You know, we're making it super advanced. Our engineering is unmatched. We're backed by NVIDIA startup program. Our engineers are like ex-Google engineers with fucking PhDs and shit. So we're pretty stacked and we're gonna make it crazy, the most optimized and the best fucking backtesting platform on the planet. Okay, all right, getting back to the story. What we tried to do is we tried to backtest our strategy, but we were getting fucked a lot. Jose, because he's from a different time zone, when we go to sleep, he wakes up, he couldn't really backtest with us. So it was really me and Kyle and Asa trading and backtesting. Asa is a consistently profitable trader, so he didn't really care about it much. So it was pretty much me and Kyle going all in into the strategy. But me and Kyle were getting pretty fucked. And it was really frustrating. And one night I backtested like all night. And then the next day I hit up Kyle. I'm like, yo, let's sit down, let's backtest before work. We just have to put in a few hours. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna figure something out. It was like 7 a.m. in India and 11 a.m. in Philippines. And we sat down and we started backtesting. Yo, I'm fucking frustrated, bro. This shit was working, and then like now I'm fucking backtesting. This shit isn't fucking working out. While, you know, I was backtesting a different period of time, it was fucking working out. So nothing is matching. I don't fucking know what the fuck is going on.
You know, it's not 100% of the time, bro. To be fair, you know, there's parts that you will lose. It's not always a win, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna just show you what I have so far and then we will go from there, yeah? We always have like this market structure shift shit. And then it comes down to this Herb Valley Gap and then it goes up,
How?
right? And then,
You know what?
yeah.
You can also look at this like this, bro. Like, see this gap right here? It's like,
Interesting.
there's also a lower fair value gap that can be traded into.
Yeah, you're right.
To be fair,
Let's look at it again.
but look at it.
But we also gotta look at the other time.
We
frames,
aligned it to
yeah,
a
so,
higher time frame, no?
Let's see.
It can make more sense if it's gonna have the CSD there.
Maybe this is, it's like every time we're looking for CSD, there's always like this thing which fucks us up, you know? Like, I don't know what it is, bro. Kyle? I think I figured it out. You go from here and before you have this, and then it goes up.
With
Goes up.
oh,
We figured it out. We figured it out.
what the fuck?
I was supposed to go to work in an hour, but he skipped work that day and he spent the rest of the day back testing. I'm very proud of you, Kyle. I love you, bro.
Bro, we're buying a fucking challenge, bro. We're buying a fucking challenge.
Yo, bro, how? We don't even have the money, bro.
Bro, fuck that. That's what fucking loans are for, bro. I wanna take a fucking loan.
I might do the same, bro. Might do the same, bro. We're gonna be in debt, bro.
Yeah. Go big or go home, pare.
Ah, shit.
And I'm not even kidding, bro. Like, we literally figured it out. The problem was that our strategy was that we would enter every time during a CSD, like when it's being formed, but we would get stopped out every time. And we're like, what the fuck is going on? And literally after a few hours, we figured it out. Kyle literally skipped work and he back tested it all day and he collected data because he knows I'm lazy. I didn't do that shit. And we kind of figured it out. Another thing that we did, like you saw in the video, was we borrowed money. We're already in debt and we bought challenges. Kyle bought a 10K challenge from Funding Pips and I bought a 25K challenge from Funded Next. So me and Kyle, we both passed phase 1 after trading for a few days. Strategy was finally fucking working. Kyle passed phase 1. So did I. But Kyle, because he went with Funding Pips, he had no issues going from phase 1 to phase 2. Whereas me, I got a fucking warning from Funded Next that I have used 80% or fucking 100% of my leverage. Like, and I was like, bro, if you're giving me leverage, then I should be able to use 100% of it. Like, why the fuck are you giving me a fucking warning? And I found it quite stupid. But anyway, yeah, we both traded phase 2. I passed it and he failed. And the rest of the story is for the next video.
I tell them I can spin the game for free. Managed to rock back and forth on your knees. My heart is in the shit where all my fucking niggas be. Boy, you're in the military, in the deep sea. Parking lot of HEB. Shit was straight down the street from Chuck E. Cheese. You cannot run forever, no. Gotta learn your lesson, child. You cannot run forever, no. Gotta learn your lesson, child. I tell my mama I ain't with the bullshit. Gotta learn her